production. Today we are going to be unboxing the Zobie Fright pack, which came out July 1st. It has 5 themes if you got the director's cut, which I did. And then 4 themes if you didn't get the director's cut. The themes were Friday the 13th Part 2, Jaws, yay. And then there was People Under the Stairs, I Spit on Your Grave, and Evil Dead. So it was a really good box, all great franchises. I know a lot of people haven't really. I've been reading on the Zobie page that a lot of people haven't been getting. Hadn't really seen People Under the Stairs, which is crazy to me because it came out in like 1991. It's a really good flick. And then I Spit on Your Grave, which is actually based on a mid-70s. I own it, I should know this. I believe, but it was made in the 70s, and it's a pretty good flick. Then they did a remake, and then 2 more after that. So there's 4, I guess, in the franchise now. Based on, I like to base which one is going to come out of the franchise by the logo that they use. And I believe that the logo was from the 2010, the remake of the original. But anyway, let's get into the box and see what we got in here. Again, this is the July 1st, the Zobie Fright pack. And I know that they did some stuff with, what are they called? Bloody GOREgeous. I believe is the name of the company. It's a photograph company. They take pictures or whatever. And then they also had JSA authenticated, always authenticates their stuff for the most part. And then we also have Cabin 13. If you haven't seen those guys' stuff, they make some really cool stuff. I believe they're pretty much partnered up with Zobie. I've gotten several of their things. I got the Jason coin. I got the what else did I get out of that? Actually, I should have one in here somewhere. But yeah, I got a couple of their little things. They're really cool. So let's jump into it. Red paper. Always nice. So first, I'm going to pull out this Jaws piece. And this was done by Cabin 13, I believe. Yeah, here you go. So here's Cabin 13's information. It's not going to... Really cool company. They did a killer job on this, I'm going to tell you. And, you know, each one, I believe, as far as I've seen, the blood is done. They had 2 variants. One was like a kind of an all-gray piece. And this is actually pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than the palm of my hand. It's probably about 4 inches, maybe 4.5. Really cool piece. And they're all kind of the unique in the way that they did the blood. I saw some where the blood was dripping actually down onto the lettering and stuff. And so each one's kind of like a... a one-off or whatever they call it. But it's really cool. This is the back. It's like a little, stand. It'll stand up on your bookshelf or whatever. It's a really cool piece. The detail in it's amazing. Really, really well done. Good job, Cabin 13. I like that a lot. That's going to look good. Next, we'll go with the button. And we got, the button's Evil Dead. They're saying this is a 2-inch button, and this thing's huge. I'm really happy with it. I didn't get the variant, so I believe the variant was numbered like to 99 or 100, and then the other one I believe was about 300. So we got the regular one. The variant, from what I've seen, is it's like the laughing deer head, which is really cool. But we got it says groovy. Let's see if we can get that up here. It's got Ash's amputated hand. It's got the old wood from the cabin. They are numbered. This is 67 of 300. Really cool pin, double pin back. Huge though. It's a big piece. I mean, like I was saying, this Jaws is got to be 4.5. So yeah, it's about 2 by 2. Really, really cool button. I do collect these. I am rather particular about which ones, the detail, and it's really cool. You can see there the purple and the rotting. And So a really cool piece there. That was the Evil. Was it Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2? It was, I believe it was Evil Dead. Uh, Next we'll get in. So this was like the main autograph. It is a, I guess you'd call it a prop. It's signed by Sarah Butler, who played the character's name is Jennifer Hills, and I Spit on Your Grave. This is actually, so it's JSA authenticated, one of the top authenticators in the game. And this is signed by Sarah Butler. So this is an actual real, I believe it's a 12-inch chef's knife. Again, it's not, she's got a beautiful signature if you look at that. There's your JSA. Really cool knife. I actually have a Chad Lindbergh I Spit on Your Grave autograph that came out of Bandbox, I believe. And so this is going to go with that real nicely. Start a little I Spit on Your Grave section in the collection. I'm working on this room right here. It has to be painted, and then a bunch of stuff's going to go up. So never mind what's going on behind me. Then we got, let's see, this is Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th Part 2, Sackhead. It's JR's thank you letter. You're welcome, JR. Thank you. He always adds these, and I appreciate it. There's not very, I can't think of another box where I get these, and I keep them. I think they're actually really cool. It's a really cool thing Zobie does. Our next autograph looks like it's, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to pull it out, because it's like Jan Birch. That is it, Jan. Nailed it. Jan Birch, and I believe the character, let's see if it has it on there. Stairmaster, that's right. So Jan Birch played Stairmaster in People Under the Stairs. Funny thing about this movie, back in 1991 it came out, and I want to say it was 92. I was, I believe, a sophomore in high school in Baltimore, Maryland, and it was like the last 2 or 3 days of school, and I hadn't seen People Under the Stairs. My history teacher brought it in the last 2 or 3 days, like I said, and we watched it in school. So that's where I was introduced to the movie. It is a really good movie. Kind of weird. I believe there's some ancestral relationship going on, and these people try to break into these people's house, and it's just a weirdo house. But anyway, really cool autograph too. The picture's awesome. I know this light's kind of screwed. That light too, but it's a really cool print. It's just his face, and it's up close. Also JSA authenticated. So both the autographs this month came from JSA. Well, came from Zobie, but JSA authenticated them. So that's a really cool. That'll look good on the wall somewhere in the living room maybe. But anyway, then we got we still got other stuff. Okay, I know what this is. This is I believe her name is Kara Edwards. Not to be confused with JR's thank you letter. And so this is what's called an Easter egg, which means you weren't expecting it, but you got a little extra something. And this actually has the Zobie COA. And one of the things Zobie's doing, so they got their sticker there and their little card. And I'm assuming that it's going to be with this one. I'd have to look it up to be certain. But they actually take photographs of the celebrity signing your specific piece. So where you have a lot of these guys, they have pictures or they have the name, the number up there. You go to their website and it says, Kara Edwards signed it. They'll actually have a picture of this exact one getting signed by her. I don't know if this is one of them. It probably is. I'd have to look it up. But that's one of the cool things Zobie's doing, and I like that. I like that a lot. But again, so here's your Easter egg. Bam. And these are actually numbered. There's only 50 of them, and I have number 43. And she's actually rather famous. I'm not an anime guy or anything. But I believe it's like Dragon Ball Z or, one of those kind of animation animation, like Japanimation or whatever. She's super like popular in that realm. Like again, I'm not familiar with it. It's not something I'm into, but really cool autograph, really cool picture. Um, Again, Zobie COA. As far as I'm concerned, top four trusted. If PSA and Beckett and JSA are the top three, Zobie's got to be number four. But again, another really cool piece. Um, and then, last but not least, we have the Bloody Gorgeous, sorry, art print. And I've seen these out, and at first I was really excited about them. Um, uh, some of the prints came out really well. Personally, not happy with how this. I mean, it's just kind of really faded out, and I don't even know who any of these people are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signatures on this. I have no idea who they're. I guess they're models or a photographer. I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping it. I saw kind of the spoiler thread and saw the autograph, signatures on it. I would have preferred just the art print. Again, it would look good on my Halloween, or sorry, Friday the 13th wall. But I'll probably end up getting rid of it just because I don't collect signatures of people I don't know. Anyway, it's a cool idea, and I do like that they did it. Again, this print's just a little muddled for me. And the signatures are just kind of weird. That's my dog barking, which probably means my pizza's here. And then your spoiler sheet. So we got the Sarah Butler knife, the Jan Birch, as well as the Bloody Gorgeous, the Jaws tooth. And again, there was the variant. There's this one, and then there's the deer head. So all in all, a really good box. The director's cut was 60. The regular box was 40. Good job, Zobie, Fright pack. I'm head over heels with everything I got. Yeah, you'll be seeing more from me. I got the Fright crate coming at the end of the month, which has a 70s theme, so it has Carrie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Aliens, and a bunch of stuff in it. So make sure you tune back for that one there. But that's what I got for you now, and we'll be seeing you soon.